I'm going to give you several ways you can stack the big gold coins. But first, who was first last video? It looks like it was MK14 wins 62 yet again. This time by 1 second. Lock your shields and hit those likes. We've got an internet to take over, Thousandaires. And Mark Gottschall, he's a millionaire now. I'll read his comment real quick. I just became a millionaire. Can I still watch Thousandaire Radio? Or do I have to give away some of my money? So many questions. Congratulations, Mark. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't want you to give any money away. I want you to get more of it. You reminded me of a Hawaiian word I do not know how to pronounce. Wow, I just pronounced it and Google found it, so I guess this is how you pronounce it. Pomaki. The Hawaiian word for blessing is pomaki, which also means good fortune or fortunate in Huna philosophy. Relax, this is the first time I'm hearing about Huna philosophy too, which is Hawaiian spiritualism. It is believed that you should bless something you want when you see it. To me, I think that sounds much better than jealousy. So, pomaki to you, Mark. Congratulations. Millionaire. It's got such a nice ring to it. All right. Back to meager Thousandaire stuff. We've all seen the big gold coins and the people that stack the big gold coins online. So few of them. Pomaki to them, too. So, you want to stop buying itty-bitty fractionals and start buying large gold coins? Perhaps this video will help. I bought my first large gold coin about 2 years ago. I never delete my videos, so if you want to, just go back and look. Anyhow, I just made a big goal to buy big gold. I wanted a roll of centenarios, which is 20 of them. When I set out to do it, it seemed ridiculous, but somehow it's working. So why big gold coins and not the fractionals? You see, in this video, I really want to speed up your gold accumulation. And I think one of the best ways to do that off the bat is to buy larger gold coins. Or bars, whatever you fancy. Little fractionals often have high premiums. There are ways of buying fractionals for low premiums. But I think in most cases, you'll be better off just setting cash aside each week, each month, until you're ready to buy that large gold piece. Can you do it though? Can you just let that cash build up and not touch it? That's called want spend, friendo. It's like a muscle. You have to strengthen your ability to not want spend. So when you set that cash aside, find some way that it is not convenient for you to use it. Be creative. If you have some tips to help someone not spend cash to make it inconvenient, leave it in the comments below. I'm sure they could use that help. I used to stop by laundry mats and car washes and throw a couple 20s in there and just keep getting lots of quarters. That was when I was a drunk. I can't afford to be a drunk now. I got a credit card with a 5K limit. I'm always filling 5-gallon water bottles with change though, and I was thinking the next one's gonna be quarters. Look, I know it's easy to worry about the gold price escaping you and you just want to get something, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that at all, because this is not financial advice. Look, I almost bought my 5th centenario early, but I held off, and look, gold went down a couple $100. What will it be by January? We just don't know. Look at Shane Morris here. Great stuff as usual, friendo. Thanks to your channel, I have $2,700 in plastic sleeves in my safe set aside for gold in January. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I drop hundreds in hard plastic drop sleeves, and that's how I save for my gold. But some time back, not too long ago, I took that and just put it into Bitcoin on Robinhood, and I'm going to take it out to buy the Centenario in January. I think it'll be much better if I do it like that. And so far, it's looking like that was a good idea. And it's not convenient for me to spend it, at least impulsively. I mean, I could cash it out and transfer it. It'll take 5 business days to get it back in my bank account. All right, but what if you're saying, look, I got no problem not spending the cash. I just don't have the cash. All right, friendo, let's see if we can find you some cash. I got my tablet out with a chat Gippet, and I simply asked the chat GPT, give me a list of some ways the average man can save some money, cutting costs. All right, before I read the stuff on this list, I noticed it doesn't mention anything about getting hammered on alcohol, or maybe not even getting hammered. Maybe you're just a casual drinker. I'm not trying to tell you you need to stop drinking, okay? But if you want big gold coins, you might have to balance it out. What do I want? What do I want here? Do I like the booze more than the wealth? Also, I noticed it doesn't say anything about smoking. Look, health things aside, smoking is expensive. Let's say a pack costs $8 and you smoke a pack a day. That's like $2,900 a year. And I'm not even sure they sell $8 packs of cigarettes anymore. So if you're all about the booze and tobacco and excess and you can cut it out, you're guaranteed to get some big gold coins. And you'll likely feel better too. Maybe not the first day or the second day, but after a while, I'm telling you, it's much better. Not waking up with hangovers. All right, we got those 2 major ones out of the way. Here's some things the AI listed. 1, reduce household expenses. Energy use. Turn off the lights, unplug unused electronics, and use energy-efficient appliances. Lower your thermostat in winter and raise it in summer. Water use. Fix leaks, take shorter showers, and use low flow fixtures. Groceries. Shop with a list. Buy in bulk for staples and stick to the store brands. Avoid shopping when hungry to prevent impulse buys. I'll tell you how I saved money on groceries. I bought a chest freezer. Sometimes when I'm shopping, I'll come across meat that's on sale. One time after the holiday, I guess the store overstocked it. There was ground beef for $1.50 a pound. I filled my cart up. I still got a bunch of it left in there. All right, what else does it say for household? Cut the cord, cancel cable, and switch to streaming services or free TV options like over-the-air antennas. Yeah, so if you're a baby boomer watching this and you have cable so that you can watch the local news, maybe you should just get a nice antenna. Yeah, honestly, I don't know anybody in my age group that really messes with cable. Gen Xers, just give us the Wi-Fi. All right, let's see what else this thing says. Number 2, transportation. Drive less. Carpool. Use public transportation, bike, or walk when possible. You know I'm a fan of walking. If you don't know that, you're probably new here. Hit that subscribe button. Stick around, would you? All right, fuel efficiency. Maintain your vehicle. Inflate tires properly and drive smoothly to save on gas. Here's another one. Shop around for insurance. Compare quotes annually and bundle insurance policies for discounts. These things, they put me to sleep. I don't like haggling over insurance, and I drive like it's death race. But nevertheless, somebody might like those. Oh, here's one that I really can't stand. DIY maintenance. Learn to do simple car repairs like oil changes and brake pad replacements. Yeah, no thanks for me, but if that's your thing, I mean, you can save some cash there. Although, maybe I shouldn't be such a snob. I mean, maybe I should get 3 centenarios a year. Maybe I should haggle over some insurance and work on my car a little bit more. Nah, my insurance is cheap, and I get oil changes really cheap. All right, let's continue. Number 3, financial habits. Automate savings. Set up an automatic transfers to a savings account. Yeah, that's something you can do with your direct deposit, is to get another savings account that's separate, that's not attached to your card. And that could be for your 1 ounce or larger gold coin or bar. And if the account is not linked to your card, you'd have to go into the bank to withdraw it. And that's not real convenient. But it's still convenient enough to buy a big gold coin when the time comes. I like that one. I'll continue. Track spending. Use budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB to identify wasteful expenses. All right, I don't want to put you to sleep, but I got to tell you, if you've never used a budgeting app, you have to do it for a while. It really lets you learn a lot about yourself and what you're spending. There's a saying, elephants don't bite, mosquitoes do. It's those small purchases that eat you up. You might find that when you go to a gas station that you get snacks and you're spending thousands a year on them. I was astounded how much cash I was giving away to coffee drive-thrus. Yeah, I save at least an ounce of gold each year by brewing my own coffee and taking it to work in a thermos. It's important that you realize we're not trying to get you to give up all the joys of life. I mean, actually, you may not have to give up anything. You're just going to figure out a better way to do it. Like, say you go to the bar all the time and you don't want to give up alcohol, so you just decide, you know what, I'll just have some drinks on my porch or at home instead. Or have house parties, invite people over, and then they can invite me to their house parties. It's cheaper. Plus, you can play music without paying $1 a song. Oh man, I'm remembering the jukeboxes. I spent so much money on those. All right, I'll continue. Here's another one. Cut subscriptions. Cancel unused gym memberships, apps, and magazine subscriptions. Magazine subscriptions? Does anyone still have those? The gym, I think, is kind of unnecessary, but then again, I'm not the most fit person, but I'm not the most unfit person either. I've always been inspired by the people that exercise in prison. They're doing push-ups and sit-ups on the floor, doing dips off their bunk bed, pacing back and forth for a walk, and they're jacked. And they even eat crap food. I guess they're really motivated. You don't really want to lose a wrestling match in the prison. All right, I'll quickly continue. Number 4, entertainment and leisure. Free activities. Take advantage of free events, parks, and libraries for entertainment. Libraries? How old is this information? This is my leisure, sitting here making a video, drinking weak coffee. Oh, here's another one. Eat out less. Oh, the ladies aren't going to like this one. What? You know how much they like nice restaurants. It reads, cook meals at home instead of dining out or grabbing takeout. Meal prep can save time and money. Yeah, it didn't mention that it's probably much healthier as well. But to be fair, the grocery store does sell a lot of crap as well. All right, 5, shopping. Buy used. Purchase secondhand items like clothing, furniture, or tools from thrift stores or online marketplaces. I was really big into stuff like that for a while, like Craigslist. It was exciting. It reminded me of like when I was a kid. It's like, hey, you got the stuff? Yeah, you got the money? I even bought a whole bunch of silver bars off Craigslist. I met someone for that. That was fun. If you're a noob at metals, I would not suggest that. But it worked out pretty well. for me. That was probably the largest Craigslist deal I've ever done. All right, I'm done with this list. We all get the idea. Remember that saying that I said, though? Elephants don't bite, mosquitoes do. So keep your eyes peeled for those little purchases that you do very frequently. Find out what they are and do the math, what it costs a day, a week, a month, a year. If you've never done anything like that, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Well, it probably won't feel pleasant right away. But when you see these numbers, ask yourself, do I want that or do I want gold? Or do I want both, actually? Like I said, sometimes you don't have to give anything up. You just have to figure out a better way. I hope you hit that like button. I really worked hard on this. And if you're new here and you're enjoying the content, subscribe and you will get more content. That's how it works. Leave some comments down below, or at least some algo food. I'll take whatever you got, friendo. I hope you got something out of the video today. And if you didn't, you're not likely to, because that's it. That is it! Thousandaire Radio, Wicked Shout.